TF Review 16 coming at you with another Transformers Prime video review. Today we're taking a look at Transformers Prime TERRORCON CLIFFJUMPER. This is the first edition mold of CLIFFJUMPER that was originally released as the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Rust in Peace CLIFFJUMPER. You may have seen the amazing, awesome packaging on the Comic-Con exclusive CLIFFJUMPER. And here is a Hasbro re-release of that figure packaged in the normal first edition CLIFFJUMPER style of packaging, but it is the same mold as the Comic-Con one. So we're going to take it out of package, look at it, and compare it to the first edition mold and see how that stacks up. So very cool. If you did not get a chance to get the Rust in Peace version and that packaging, here is a Hasbro re-release. So here you got the zombie, the TERRORCON CLIFFJUMPER art here on the side, the dark energon seeping out of his wounds, and you got the first edition foil stamp, the Autobot symbol on the back, Transformers Prime TERRORCON CLIFFJUMPER first edition series 005. So very excited to get my hands on this guy. I have done the video review on the first edition figure, the RID figure, and the comparison between the two. So now we can do comparison for the TERRORCON zombie version of CLIFFJUMPER. So here he is. Again, great product shot here. TERRORCON CLIFFJUMPER. And there is his sports car mode. So, without further ado, let's start this comparison and get him out of package and see how awesome this TERRORCON CLIFFJUMPER is. We're in his vehicle sport car mode. So here you can see the main differences here between the first edition and the TERRORCON one is this one has black wheels, and then you see the paint. The different battle damage paint here. One thing that you'll notice right off the bat is the purple translucent windows. So, and you can see the paint difference here. This whole roof section is all this translucent clear material, and then they paint it over to match it, and you can see with the flash here that there's a little bit of difference in color here, but they do that to achieve these really cool effects here, where the damage here and his wound caused by Starscream, it's clear and see-through. So to get an example of that, I don't know if this does it. You can see that it's see-through right there. So that's a really cool effect that's created by this use of the paint on the translucent purple. So you got the cool clear lights, you got the black wheels, and the battle damage. Looks like he's got purple headlights too. Here is the original first edition. So yeah, again you see the blue lights here, and here you have purple lights. You got the blue windshield, here you have purple windshield. This one, yeah, again has the silver wheels, this one has the black wheels. And I was a little disappointed because the San Diego exclusive one, it has a darker color red than this, and I do really like the details on the paint details here with the damage. Let me zoom in on there. There you go. You can see that. So that's very cool. And the Comic-Con one is a darker in color all around. It's the same mold, but it's darker in color. It has the cracked spiderweb windshield. This one does not. And I think the paint matches a little bit better, probably because they use a darker plastic on the San Diego one. Other than that, and here you only have, you got the battle damage on one side and not on the other. He still has his the Autobot symbol mold there, but it's not painted. So you'll notice that it's painted on one side but not on the other. So they apparently, oh, and that's same as this one. So you can see the Autobot symbol is not painted on this side, and on this side it is. And then this has the battle damage and the purple. So very cool. And to compare it to the RID version, this has the clear one. This is a completely different mold. There's a quick comparison, and you can watch my video review to compare the first edition mold versus the RID version. So there they are. One other thing I think I wanted to point out is this is a lot harder plastic on the first edition. This one is softer plastic, or softer rubber on the horns. So these horns are a rubber material, and different types of material used, because this one is a lot harder and this one's softer. So anyway, let's get into transformation. It's the same as the other first edition. So you split the legs out here like so, and you fold those legs around, fold it around. And I'm gonna do this pretty quick because you should watch these. Watch my other video reviews on the first edition. You want to angle these in, angle the knees in here, flip this around, and his foot comes out here. Then this will tab in on the back, just like so. Same with this. Flip the foot out, flip this around to make his legs, and again it will tab in. You gotta find the slot on the back. One thing I noticed, this one is tighter a little bit. It's tighter than my first edition, my original first edition, and I think there might be a little bit of mold degradation. We'll fold this all the way around like so, and you're going to split his arms on the top, bring those out, and again his shoulder pieces come up, arms out, and again this is really tight on this new one. Fold this down, and there you have his arm. Same on this side. Fold his arm out. Well, I already folded the shoulder piece up. This folds around. You got to be careful when you do that, because these pegs, you don't want to put any stress or strain on those. This comes down, and he has the gimmick. These are the fold-out blasters. His arms convert to blasters, and you want to pull his head up. There's the zombie head. So this is where the change comes in. This is the new mold. So you want to line that up, the new head mold for the zombie where he's missing the thing. On the back here, you want to flip these down and out to separate these pieces. And this will go up and tab into, fold flat against his back, and it will kind of tab into place. So the front headlights form his belt, which is one of the main things I really love about this mold. I think it's in there all the way. Yeah, it is. So there you have the Zombie TERRORCON First Edition Cliff Jumper. I'm going to focus in on him here. So again, same mold, same transformation. The difference is the head sculpt, and again what I pointed out, the purple here, translucent. So you got his chest damage here, and this one, the Rust in Peace San Diego one, in addition to the amazing, awesome packaging it comes in, it also comes with the Dark Energon shard. that looks like it's sticking out of his chest. So I don't think they did as good a job matching the paint here. You can see where the translucent is painted and the molded plastic. It's not really matching up that well, but it does create a really cool effect that his chest piece is see-through, is clear in there. So that's really cool. So coming up, let's do a close-up on the head sculpt. So there is the missing horn, and he has purple light piping to go along with the whole theme. And you can see some of his mouthpiece is missing, and then his eye too. So very cool, creepy TERRORCON. Let's see if we can get the light piping on. There's the purple light piping. So there is TERRORCON CLIFFJUMPER. Let's see if we can get this shine through here too. You can't really see it. Yeah, there you can get the light to kind of shine through his battle damage stuff. So there you go. There is the TERRORCON CLIFFJUMPER. Very cool. If you don't have a zombie CLIFFJUMPER, I would recommend this figure. You know, you might want to go for the Takara Tomy Arms Micron one. Is really cool. It's all purple and it's got all these cool effects. Or the, I mean, if you have the money, definitely go for the San Diego Comic-Con one. That one is a much better figure than this. You can see the differences in the paint and some of the detailing. And of course the amazing packaging it comes with in itself is enough to get that. But again, that's expensive. This one is a re-release of the first edition. Hasbro did the re-release, so if you don't have a zombie CLIFFJUMPER, this is one that you definitely want to pick up. I just wanted to point out, on the San Diego Comic-Con one, these aren't painted silver. But he does still have the gimmick where his arm converts into the blasters, so the zombie CLIFFJUMPER can still do that. Another quick thing which is cool, and this is just part of the mold, but if you want to, you can have some fun with this guy and disconnect him. His back whole section is on a let's see. There you go. It's on a little swivel piece, and it just snaps right out without breaking it. So you can snap it off, snap it back on, and then you can create the type of zombie effects where he's cut in half after Megatron splits him in half. So this is a fun thing to do with this figure, and another makes it worthwhile to pick up for display purposes. And so yeah, very cool figure. I do recommend this guy if you don't have a zombie CLIFFJUMPER. So there he is. If you don't have a zombie CLIFFJUMPER, I would recommend this figure. You know, you might want to go for the Takara Tomy Arms Micron one. Is really cool. It's all purple and it's got all these cool effects. Or the, I mean, if you have the money, definitely go for the San Diego Comic-Con one. That one is a much better figure than this. You can see the differences in the paint and some of the detailing. And of course the amazing packaging it comes with in itself is enough to get that. But again, that's expensive. This one is a re-release of the first edition. Hasbro did the re-release, so if you don't have a zombie CLIFFJUMPER, this is one that you definitely want to pick up. So San Diego Comic-Con one is better, but if you're on a budget, this is the one to get. So look at I got this at retail, look at your Toys R Us, and definitely pick up TERRORCON CLIFFJUMPER. Thanks for watching. TF Review 16 signing off. Until next time, keep collecting.